On the 3-day chart of Bitcoin versus dollar, we want to establish a current trend. Where's the price going? Well, first we will zoom in. Then we will draw just one line to just follow the story. Something like that would be my narrative, because here the uptrend started. Let's mark it. Here we established the uptrend. Here, after we broke it, what we did is bumped into one support, a big resistance. So now, what's on the cards? I would say that Bitcoin is having trouble breaking that upward sloping trend line. And that's absolute normal stuff, right? What was once a big support now is a big resistance. And you can see by those wicks, that is the current narrative. So this line is telling us that in the short term, Bitcoin is having some problems, of course, after this big pump. So my expectation is lower targets. But nothing that is setting up to a big bear. Something that is still in the bull narrative, but in the lower regions. Let me show you something else. I will draw one channel. This has been discussed many times on this channel, but let's repeat. Now, you can see why I chose this one, these lines. Here, support. Here, a big support. Now here, on this point in March, this channel was established. On the resistance side, first resistance, second resistance, and here try to break out of it, but in every video I'm mentioning, it's like a magnet to the downside, and that is exactly what is happening right now. You can see by those wicks that we are below this very important line of resistance. So absolutely Bitcoin is bullish, but in the short term this channel is giving us a hint to the downside. I'm gonna call for something like this, maybe retest. This is my expectation of this region of $25,000, and then either continuation to the upside or just some consolidation that is preparing us for a new move to the higher grounds. So until you see Bitcoin breaking this support in the short term, there could be some consolidating factors and not that much bullishness that you saw in those few weeks. Okay, but that's just short term. Now, Fibonacci. This is the part where you're gonna see everything important regarding the support and the resistance lines. So let's combine this high of 2021 and this low of 2022. Something like this. Okay, and let's zoom to the important part. I was thinking something like here again. Why here? Well, first of all, because you can see that here Bitcoin bounced and even quicker gone to the upside after breaking to the downside this level. So 23.6 is in the cards as our downside target. A move from these regions of $27,500 to the regions of 23.6% is an absolute expectation of mine. And that is the practical worst case scenario. First of all, I said I'm expecting a move into those regions of 25, but then $22,000 is a reality. If we go in the retracement mode, as I already said, until you see a break of that supportive line, that is not messing with our bull narrative, because Bitcoin is bullish in that long-term narrative. For now, this 38.2% retracement, and I'm stating this in every video, is the most important line that you are, let's say, bumping into right now. That is the region of 27,476. This candle came fiercely, but few candles after we are still unable to break it. Yes, we are now technically above it. Will that be enough? For now, we don't know. Those wicks are not giving me that much hope. So for now, I would be cautious, just in the short term. I got no fear for Bitcoin in the medium to long term. Always look at these beautiful three candles and think, well, does Bitcoin need some rest? Yes, it does. Everything does. A lot of fuel has been used inside that pump. So, according to Fibonacci, 22,129 is the next target to the downside, if the retracement is real. On the other side, if Bitcoin can break this 38.2, we are going to 50% retracement of that almighty highs. And I'm talking about 32,728. I hope you won't be shocked by seeing 50% retracement, realized that 32,000, just below 33, reality. This could shock me and you together, right? Okay, now I want to show you something that should put you in the right spot regarding the narrative. Let's put it all the way like here, and just my band of 55 moving and exponential moving average in the right place. What was once a big resistance, and I like to use this point as the biggest reference. This is 1 year ago, something like that. Look at this bump and huge dump. So remember this, and now look at this. Those are the same points, but in the reverse narratives. This is a bearish, this is a bullish. Okay, so at the moment, Bitcoin is bullish, according to this band of 55 moving and exponential moving average. There is no way around it. A fall to the regions of $22,000, as I just stated, according to Fibonacci, is still not giving us a bearish narrative, but we are still on the trajectory to the upside. Practically, that's all you need to know. And this is the most powerful stuff, I believe. Now, for those of you that are using oscillators, check this out. What is this relative strength in this RSI? Why I'm using it? For the simple reason why the retracement to $20,000 could be a reality. You see here, well, let's move it like that to be more visible. Here the price is just going to the higher grounds. It's excellent stuff. But unfortunately, RSI is showing us something completely different. And that is that the strength is going to the downside. Therefore, if you see 25,000, 22,000, all those regions, it's normal stuff, because there is no much, let's say, vigor, energy to go to the upside from this level. Those retracements are very healthy and are providing us more fuel to the no grounds. So in the short term, again, Bitcoin could be bearish, but definitely not in the long term, because I want to leave you with this note just by providing one line on the RSI. Look at this. Are you noticing something extremely powerful? This is summer of 2022. Let's mark it. RSI was in an oversold area and since then is on the upward trajectory. Here established that trajectory. This is the November of 2022, and just a few days ago, this was March, 8th of March of this year. What we did, we just touched the trend line and propelled to the higher grounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bullish uptrend, not just in the price action, low, high, higher low, higher high. Excellent stuff regarding the price section, but also regarding the relative strength index. Every low is higher than the previous one and is following this trajectory. Bitcoin has started its bull phase. Is this a real bull run? Not yet. We are still in a danger of lower targets. Watch some of our previous video regarding this conclusion. But I believe we are poising ourselves with some retracement on the way for higher grounds, for a new bull, and for the prices that you are waiting for.